Hi guys, welcome to your April 2021. This is going to be the what aren't they telling you timeless reading week 1. Okay, April. Happy April for the beautiful sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, you are number 1, my spore Libras. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, bam, bam, hello to my members. Watch the informational video. I do not have time to explain. I missed you guys. Thank you for your well wishes that you sent me on my vacation. Let's jump right into it. Zodiac influences for you, Libra. I have 2 things going on in your energy, and it is all surrounded around eclipse energy. This eclipse energy that you could be feeling may not be an eclipse taking place in the sky, lovelies, but you could be experiencing it crossing with 2 energies. Don't know whether you are connecting with these energies as far as, platonic, romantic, or whatever. Okay. The first one is an eclipse in Sagittarius, which is supposed to obviously integrate you and get you ready for growth in your life, because this is success after a setback. So good Sagittarian energy here in the card of 33. I know this is about growth. 3s is about growth anyway, and this is 2. So now you're going to be balancing the triumphs and the challenges, and now everything is going to be aligned a little bit more evenly for you in your energy. So you either have Sagittarius in your chart, Libra, in your inners, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe North Node, South Node, because that has a direct, although it is a little bit more about past life and destiny. It definitely does indicate themes in your life. Now, at the top of this particular deck, we have an eclipse in Cancer, which is acceptance. And in your acceptance, we have the card of 28. 2 and 8 is all about 10. And this is about an emotional phase or domestic development. Interesting. That's very interesting to me. What exactly do you have to accept, Libra? What do you have to accept? Something is coming to a close. Now, I know for many of you it's breakup season. Let me tell you something. I understand. If you're going through breakup season, if you're experiencing the breakup, and I'm going to tell you, you could feel like, Libra, that this person has been playing games with you the entire time. If that's the set of Libras that you are, then I get it. But I'm going to be completely real with you. Whatever is ending right now has been in the making for a minute. And one of the things is, I think you're balancing actually success after a setback in this Sagittarius energy, and also balancing the emotional phase that you went through after a domestic development, which could definitely be the breakup. The eclipse in Cancer brings endings, and it's time to accept some type of ending. Okay, it could be a combination of both. When you look at these are very different energies. Okay, we're talking about mutable fire and cardinal water, completely different energies. So you can be going through a little bit of that. Okay. Watch the video on the informational video to find out how these videos are going to be structured. We're going to go right into this energy. We're structuring these a little bit different. Please pay attention. Now we have that. We have what you could be surrounded around. We have a little bit of what you're trying to do. We have you trying to pick up the pieces and go into a more successful phase of your life after a very emotional phase that could have kept you down, feeling like it was the end for you and your partner. This is the energy that surrounds you too. Let's go into some energy that they're not telling you. Show me, Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, what their partner isn't telling them. All right. Something that just tried to pop out. Okay. What is their partner not telling them? All right. Show me, please. Everything keeps trying to come out. We do have the moon. There could be strong Pisces tie here. Fluctuation of emotions. We do have Page of Wands. There definitely is passion. The Page of Wands is definitely curious. The Page of Wands wants to bring a very passionate message here, and has enthusiasm about what it is that he wants to pursue. So this is fire, and we're talking about water. First two cards out. In the heart place, we do have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands indicates that there has been some energy between you guys that has been heavy from an action perspective. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, there is some decisive action or some action that was supposed to take place. There was expectation. There was things that was supposed to happen, and after a while of it not happening, it became a burden. Someone did not or does not want to carry this burden in their heart anymore. And now we're talking about the Six of Swords that came out with that, moving out of the hurt and pain. Okay, moving out of the hurt and pain, moving into an energy where obviously they want to experience flow. This is water. Although it's not a water card, it is a very air card, obviously Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's an energy of wanting to come out of the doghouse. I no longer want to be in this choppy water anymore. I no longer want to be in this uncertainty with you, Libra. This is not where I want to be. So what are we going to do is what I'm hearing. Let me just move the field tarot, which I love that deck. It is so beautiful. Hold on, guys. Let me move these out of the way. I normally have the deck that I'm using very close to me, but I didn't get an opportunity to move these. This person definitely feels as if there has been a tremendous burden, a tremendous burden in their heart. And they're at a place, I'm not even done. I still have these other two cards. They're just at a place now where you guys could have not been getting along. Okay. And they're getting to a point where they're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. This feels uncomfortable, but let's let the cards talk. Because intuitively, I am feeling like they could have been all over the place and showed you different things. You could be listening to what I'm telling you they want to do and be completely surprised because they're keeping their game face on. They really do want to come out of this, and I do see that they go up and down. So this could be what you're getting is the part of the situation that they want you to see. As a means to protect themselves, Libra. They have a tremendous amount of feelings for you, and right now what they're decided to do, and where is my wands in the back of my home, they're decided to focus their energy on their cup as a means of protection. Now the Queen of Cups gets a bad rap. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy is here. I think that it is really interesting how there was definitely some type of emotional phase, domestic development. We already know what that is. There could have been something that actually happened in your home. There could have been a setback that took place in your home. Something took place in the home, Libra. There was definitely something. Now, I don't see fighting, but I do see there has been a lot of burdens. We have two pages here, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups at the top of the deck. Giving its energy to this is also the Four of Cups. We will get into that. Someone is deciding that they are very, very much so passionate. They talk in a way where they feel maybe like they haven't experienced things with you, and they're very excited to be able to do that, Libra. I'm sorry. To be able to speak to you, but they're definitely taking it slow. I don't know what the hell happened, but in their heart is heavy. Their heart is heavy. This is definitely some type of fighting. I could easily say that if you're in the Six of Swords, you experienced your Five of Swords, because I'm looking at, again, success after a setback, which is very, again, Eclipse in Sagittarius energy, and an emotional phase or domestic development, which is an Eclipse in Cancer. Both stimulating your growth, and it's something that you need to accept. Something has ended. But something is restarting, let me say, because when we get to the 10, that's the end of the cycle. When we get to this 10, that's the end of the cycle. The person right now, based upon what is going on, is focusing on the love that they have for you, but focusing inwardly. Okay, the Four of Cups is going within. They are now going within. You guys probably just got to a point where you stopped arguing or you're not at each other's throats. We do have 2 pages. Children may be involved. If children are involved, obviously we're talking about a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio with the Page of Cups, and a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Again, you see what we have? Do you see I can't make this up and you just saw me do this? So when we're talking about the success after a setback, that is my, look at that. That's my Page of Wands. That's my fire energy. And then when we're talking about an emotional phase or a domestic development, that is very much so my Page of Cups. Okay. So there is something that you're going to have to accept. If this doesn't resonate with you and from the standpoint of children, there's definitely something that took place. The setback came with something that you could have been enthusiastic about, something that was already going okay. Something came in and put the kibosh on that, and it presented itself as a setback. I am telling you right now, and it came as a Page of Wands and not a Page of Swords. Typically, the sword comes through and he is bringing this energy of setbacks. He is bringing this energy of, but that's mental, that's communication, that's speaking. This particular page brought some type of action. Something took place. Now, again, and I don't know, this feels like I moved out. This feels like maybe we had some type of fight at home, something with home. I don't even want to get into everything that just popped into my head. I hope not. But your person wants to come out of the old. They know that they have been all over the place and they could be fluctuating in emotions because they're guilty of something. They have decided that they're going to hold on to their feelings that they have for you, Libra, right now. Maybe they needed to take a trip to clear their head. Maybe traveling right now would be the thing to do. But they do want to apologize. They do have an apology for you. And I do feel like right now they are examining and going within to examine their cup, how they want to present themselves, how they want to apologize, and exactly what they want to do. All right, let's go in. Before we go in with the romantic intentions, we're going to go in right now with love notes. Clarify the moon, please. Let me know what is up and fluctuating. What has fluctuated within them is true love is hard, but I found it with you. So they realize that there was definitely some ups and downs, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They feel like you are their true love. And they know that a love like this is hard to find. A connection like this is hard to find. They're coming through saying that there has been hell between you guys. This also feels like it's been a relationship that has transcended some time. A relationship that has probably went through several phases of evolution. They're coming through and saying that they have not let you know. And they definitely haven't been consistent with letting you know. But love, the true love is hard to find, but I found it with you. One of the things that has been plaguing them is their fluctuation of emotions. There's been a lot of things that have went through, that you guys have went through, that confuses them. And the Page of Wands indicates the level of action. They're not operating on a king's level. They're operating at a page. Even if this is the children between you guys, this card still holds energy. And it really lets me know the level of which you're dealing with them. I do feel like the setback has something to do, again, with action. Something that was done that was just plumb stupid. I'm not sure if I feel the same way if I once did. This could be something that they're dealing with. And I'm letting you know that it's a very immature way of dealing with their feelings, and they're acknowledging it. When they're up in that moon card, when they're not fluctuating, they know that this is a connection that they can't let go of. But then when they're going downstream and focusing on all of the negative, as most humans do, then they're not sure if they feel the same. The reason why they're not sure about that is that there has definitely been an eclipse that has taken place between you guys. This is eclipse energy. You listen, when eclipses come, something has ended. So it's either this person has had to leave your life, or you have to leave this person's life, or the actions that has taken place, that when a person wasn't operating in their right mind, the actions that has taken place, that is being represented on my board right now, Libra Collective, as the page, that shit you ain't coming back from. This has changed you forever. It's a wrap. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have to deal with this person anymore. You may have to deal with this person, but the way in which you look at this person and deal with this person between you two is a wrap. It will never be the same. So I feel like in that vein, that is where that's coming from. The Ten of Wands is being clarified. Sometimes I stare at my phone and become stuck. That's because they have a lot that they need to say to you. They have a lot that they need to say. They fluctuate their emotions. They go up and down. They communicate like a page, and their actions in which they do things is very much so like a page. Now, it could be that they are perceiving that you feel that this is how you act. But I'm not getting that as strongly on this particular reading. The Six of Swords is, I do miss talking to you. So I know that you guys have not done much talking since this eclipse. There has been this, maybe if you have to deal with this person again, these kids are here. So maybe you guys are tiptoeing around one another and you're cordial because you have to be. I don't get that you work together. I think that you have some type of tie. But if not, you see the person, or you guys have been such a tremendous part of each other's lives that it's been very, very hard. It's hard to avoid the person. The person is such a huge part of your life. Maybe you guys don't have children, but you have a tie. Like, you've been knowing each other a long time, and it's foreign to you not to see this person. It feels foreign to you. But there's definitely been some type of event that has eclipsed either a person or action or something between, where's my mouse, out of your life. Okay. The Queen of Cups is being clarified by please forgive me. They definitely want your forgiveness. So this is a true indication that this is what they did. This is exactly what I felt. I did not feel like they feel like this is your behavior. I feel like this is definitely a level of what they're not saying. When we talk about the Page of Cups, I told you that they were going to apologize to you, and it's being clarified by, I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good, which is exactly what I predicted and didn't even know that it was at the top of the deck. So this eclipse energy, this event that happened, the balancing that's taking place, Libra, has put you guys in a weird ass position right now where you have distanced yourself from each other. Things have changed and it feels awkward. Obviously, they're not sure they feel the same way they once did, because their actions was directly was the one that changed this shit. But you need to pay attention to what spirit is telling you, because it could have been, Libra Collective, that you have been dealing with the situation knowing damn well that this person was supposed to leave your life. When you hold on, listen up, when you hold on and divine is at play, giving you several outs, and you don't take those outs, that's when shit like this happens. I'm telling you, been there, done that. So now I don't force it, Libra Collective, Libra Rising here in Libra North Node. It is very, very hard to do. I am not here talking to you from a person who hasn't experienced this. And you only know that it's a mistake when you hold on and this shit happens, but you're forever changed. You are forever changed, lovelies. I know it. All right, my Four of Cups is being clarified. Maybe this break is for a good reason. Maybe this time apart will help us come back together. So they definitely have a intention of getting back together, or they're thinking about it, but they don't know how they're going to get back with you. They have no clue how they're going to do this. They literally don't have a clue. The bottom of the deck is, you make my heart skip a beat. I get butterflies whenever we talk. This is kind of where you guys were in the past. This indicates past energy. You guys were once in love. You guys definitely were once there. And it's a shame that this is where we are now. Do you understand what I'm saying? One more is, the thought of you with someone else drives me insane. Yeah, and this is the reality of the situation. All right, let's go ahead and go in with some romantic intentions so I can get you out of here. So they definitely are going insane, but they do realize right now that there is nothing else that they can do. This person put their foot in their mouth. They definitely had some issues as far as controlling some things. They really have a lot of regrets. The moon, getting to know you. So I feel like at some points, those are all of the things that they didn't say. Okay, this is what they're not telling you. Romantic intentions will definitely paint a different picture. When they are in love with you or thinking from that standpoint, this is all of the things that they wanted. They realize that true love is hard to find, and they realize that they haven't been the best person as far as getting to know. They realize that they've ruined everything between you guys with their inconsistency. Clarify the Page of Wands. Yes, lust. So a part of what happened is that they could be very immature. It sounds like there's definitely somebody that has some fire somewhere, and the lust has gotten in the way. They still lust after you, but that lust is probably what got them in the situation that they're in to begin with. Clarify the Ten of Wands. They look at the phone and they become stuck. And all of the things that have been going on between you guys is in their head. And it's definitely, they want to reach out right now, but they're not. And they're looking for a sign. They want it easy, Libra. They would prefer to not correct their immature ways, and they want this easy. And they want to say something. They know that they need to say something, but they won't do it. This is the Six of Swords, and that is, I do miss talking to you, being clarified by the hands of time. So at some point, you guys, like I said, I know that this was a very, very much so love connection. This person misses talking to you. You were such a big part of their life. It feels foreign to you. And it could have been that you guys were like amicable, but taking a break on your romance part. This definitely feels like a relationship that has transcended the hands of time. And they probably resolved themselves to thinking that no matter what the hell happened, they were still going to be a part of your life. But whatever just took place has changed the trajectory of those thoughts, if that makes sense. Clarify the Queen of Cups. They do have a tremendous amount of feelings for you. They obviously does what the Queen of Cups, especially with this immaturity that I'm picking up on, they're definitely at a point, Libra, where they are deciding to focus on their love inward rather than letting you know. But this is what they're struggling with. They do want your forgiveness. They are admitting that they did something, and they know that it's been hard to deal with them. But they do feel like things will work out in the end if it was meant to be, which is very interesting to me because they seem to be a little bit spiritual here. Although in practice, they don't show you that. They do believe in fate. They do believe in destiny, although you probably wouldn't have thought that to save your life. I want you to know right now that if this is a situation that's resonating with you, you are being protected by divine right now. The distance, it's being clarified by the distance between you. They have not reached out to you yet. but I'm letting you know that that right there, that distance is for your protection. This was supposed to happen because there were things that was ignored, okay? And it was meant for this to happen. I do apologize. This is looking like a breakup. And the card that's clarifying that is the card of no. So this may not be the best type of reading right now, but for those of you who are here, this is definitely what has happened. Now, what they're not telling you is that they know they screwed up. They are realizing right now as they go in that they screwed up. They hate this distance. They miss talking to you. They miss having you a part of their life. And what I am telling you, Libra, is that this took place because it was supposed to take place. If you were hurt, if your feelings were hurt, if something was physically done, I hate that, but I don't see the fighting. I don't, but I know that I know eclipse energy. So if that's what you guys have been going through, again, I apologize for that. I do want to say that it's probably best that this ended. Now, in the extension, we're going to be going a little bit deeper, obviously, thoughts, feelings, actions, and fears, your angel answers. I don't know whether I'm going to get into how you feel about this, because that may come out in the you versus them, but we're going to go a little bit deeper in the extended and kind of find out. But I feel like they're definitely acknowledging that they screwed this up, and they know that things between you guys will never be the same. So now they have to dig very, very deep to figure out how they're going to fix this. But right now, I think that for both of you guys, you're being divinely protected. And they hate the distance between you. And if I had to highlight one thing, I do feel like they know that something has definitely changed, and it's changed forever. They hate this distance. They are going crazy, but you won't know it. You're not seeing that. And you're probably focused on your own hurt, where you're like, screw them, that's what they get. That's what they deserve. But it still is a little disruptive to your equilibrium because this person is coming through as being such a big part of you. Take it as it resonates. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Libra. It is always a pleasure. I will see you guys in your corresponding videos. Right now below, I need you, if you are not a part of my mailing list, please join. That link will be below. If you're interested in purchasing the extended reading, that link will also be below for you as well. And I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Actually, I will see you guys in your you versus them before your what aren't they telling you for week 2. Bye, Libra.